Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about a very important, very useful annotation, which is context annotation. Now friends, as of now in our last video we have created our application where we were able to use a header value. The name of the header was header value and we are able to read the information which is there in the header. Likewise, we are also able to read the information which is available in the cookie, right? So if I show you, we are able to read information from cookie, which is okay, which is nice. But in order to read these information, we must know the name of the header. Likewise, we must know the name of the cookie. For example, this cookie, if I reset it, these values will be no more. These values will be not available. We can definitely set a cookie using, for example, program or using some plugin on Google Chrome, but these cookies were automatically generated, so we have skipped that part. But the point is that the header value, the cookie value were available to us, the name were known to us, and we were able to read the information. But there could be scenario where we don't know the name. We must extract the entire object of the context, and then we can extract the information based on the methods which are available to us. Now friends, we have a very important, a very useful annotation which is context. Let me make use of it. Now what is a context? A context represents your entire environment. As a result, usually context is based on the entire application. So in here what we will do is we will create a variable. So in here we are directly using the context on a object itself. And for example, we are simply extracting the information of URI. So it would be like URI info. This is an interface which is already available to us, and we will create a URI object based on this interface. And now we can extract the information from this object. Likewise, the context annotation also provides us plenty of information. For example, in here again we can create a yet another object. This would be again a private object, and this would be based on servlet context, for example. So again we can extract the information of servlet context again. So let me add in this object, and here we go. Alright, so usually we can create an object and we can extract the information in any of the method which we want. Now in order to move forward and in order to demonstrate, let us quickly create a yet another method that would be good. This would be again a get method, and we will make use of a path, and the path could be, for example, very simple, demo. Alright, so this looks good, and now we will add in a method. The name of the method would be public, return type would be string, and the name would be context demo. Here we go, and let us add in the return statement real quick. Now friends, this particular method will return a string, and this particular method, the other method, will also return a string. As a result, both the methods are producing media type text plain. So we can do one small little thing. We can cut this information from here and we can directly add in the annotation to the class level. Alright, now for example, we would like to check what are the methods available to us. So first of all, let us check URI info dot. So there are like multiple things in here. We can get the path. The path would be based on the current method. We can also get the absolute path, which will give the absolute path of the method. Then we can also get the URI, the base URI, right? So there are like multiple things which we can get from here. Let us check the absolute path. So this is good. Now friends, this particular method will return a URI segment, right? So how to convert this? So definitely we can convert it by taking help of toString method. Let us also quickly add some text. So it would be like absolute path colon absolute path. Alright, so this looks good, and we will try to navigate to the demo URI. Alright, finally let us run this application on the web server. Alright, the application is up and running. Let us navigate to Postman and our base URL, the home page is working properly. Let us navigate to /demo and we should get the absolute path, which is perfect. We are able to read the URI value. Likewise, if I show you, there are like many options, many methods which can give us many things, many information related to the path. Let me quickly show you the information which we can extract. So it would be like URI info dot. So in here, check this out. We have like a base URI, URI builder, path param, then get query param, which gives us map. So in fact, we can also extract the entire set, entire object of query param, entire object of information which we need. So likewise, for example, in here we have URI info. We also have a couple of more objects. This object is, for example, servlet context. So again, if I show you, I have like multiple things in here, right? So we can like add multiple things in here. We can get context path. We can add couple of things. Many things can be done using the context path. We can add filter, we can add listener, things like that. So this is very interesting. Moving forward, for example, we wish to extract the header object. Again, that is possible. Using URI info, we can get absolute path, we can get query params, but using a yet another object, we can also extract the header information. So that is again by taking help of context object. So it would be like at context, and we can definitely make use of this context annotation as a parameter directly. That is perfectly fine. And this context will receive a object of HTTP header object. So in here we have this HTTP header and we will give the name as header. Alright, and now using this header we can again extract some additional information. So in here, first of all, let me comment this out and let me return some information which is available in the header. So let's do that. So it would be like header dot, and now check what we have. Get header string, couple of more interesting things, cookie object, right? So there are like multiple things in here which we can get. We can get date, we can get cookies, right? So we can get the entire map of cookies. We can also get media type. We can get headers. Let me show you how we can get headers. There would be a method. Here we go. So this is like a get request header. We can either send a string or we can request headers and it will give us a multi-valued map. So let me make use of this, and using this particular method we can again generate a key offset. So using this key set we can get the key value, the name of the header which are available in the HTTP header. So little confusing, and we can also convert this to a string, and finally we will have a complete list of headers which is available in our request. So this is amazing, right? And I suppose the context has been reloaded. So let us test it. So in here, let us quickly navigate to this URL. Let me request, and here are the value. Here are the value which is available, which is host connection header value, which is the custom value. Then we also have cache control, user agent, accept encoding, accept language, cookie. I can definitely add a yet another value in here, and it will be added in here. Let me show you. Here we go. So here comes the yet another header. Alright, so this is how we can extract the entire set of information using the very useful context annotation. So this is interesting. I urge you all to definitely research more on this context annotation. This is useful and definitely a good thing to know. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next video with some interesting information. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. and take care.